It was confirmed today that Hakim Ziyech will be joining Chelsea in the summer. This is a player, of course, who has had a great time. Ajax, a key part of their run in the Champions League last year. Also, of course, winning the Eredivisie last season as well. Gab, this was a deal you weren't sure that was going to get done, but it's been done very quickly over the last 24 hours.
Indeed it has. I mean, I wasn't sure it was going to be done because we've been here before with Ziyech, and he'd been sold to Napoli a couple of years ago, and then at the last minute, personal terms, there was an issue when he ended up staying. This time it hasn't happened. I think it's a very good signing for Chelsea. I think it offers us some clues about what they're planning in the summer. Yesterday I mistakenly said that Willian had extended his contract. Apparently they were still close, but that hasn't happened yet. I wonder how Ziyech moves the needle because, of course, we talked about this yesterday. They've been linked with Jadon Sancho as well, given that you've got Pulisic there and Callum Hudson-Odoi. You've added Ziyech. You still have the priority of another centre forward to pair with or to provide alternative to Tammy Abraham. I don't quite know how this all fits together and whether they're foregoing the Sancho thing or if they've got something else up their sleeve at this stage.
44 million seems a good deal, Ian, for a player who turns, 27 next month in his peak?
Yeah, his stats are really good, aren't they, in the Netherlands? I think he's a terrific player who's matured a lot. I think he's a much stronger player now, and I think in his past, he's an interesting story. His father died young. I mean, he's the youngest of 9 children. A couple of his brothers, I think, were in prison for a while. He's had mood swings and difficult periods where he deleted all his Ajax photos from his social media accounts because of criticism of the team. I think he's come through that. He's come out the other side. And I think you saw his performance when Ajax drew 4-4 at Stamford Bridge. He was brilliant that night. I think he'll play on the right for Chelsea. And Gab's right, they got a lot of players there who are in contention for places wide. But I think it might mean the end for Willian at Chelsea. I think he might be on his way in the summer.
Yeah, but I think it's a clear sign that probably Sancho is... that Chelsea are going to end their interest in Sancho. Not that they don't think he's a great player, but when Frank Lampard will have a budget, and now that he doesn't need another player that can play wide left or wide right, or another playmaker, because he already has 3 or 4 of them, with Hudson-Odoi, with Pulisic, with Mason Mount, now Ziyech, who can fill a couple of different roles. And so hence the budget will have to go in other positions, a striker, maybe another midfielder, or maybe a defender, whatever it is. I wouldn't expect Sancho to be on the shopping list for Chelsea anymore.
Chelsea, of course, have been on their winter break. That concludes on Monday as they take on Manchester United at Stamford Bridge. Well, thank you very much for watching ESPN on YouTube. For more sports highlights and analysis, be sure to download the ESPN app. And for live streaming, premium content, and let's not forget as well, ESPN FC 7 days a week. Subscribe to ESPN+.